everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to draft a basic bodice pattern. So here I have my pattern paper, I have my long ruler, I have my French curve, I have my measuring tape, I have my short ruler and a pencil, I have my paper scissors. So here I'm trying to figure out the width of the pattern paper just to make sure that it's the exact size that I need. I'm using my bust measurement to determine that. So my bust measurement is 36. I'm dividing it by 4. It will give me 9 inches. Then I'm going to add like 2 inches allowance on the pattern paper just to make room for extra space on the pattern paper. That's what I'm doing now. So after that, I'm taking off 1 inch from the top of my pattern paper just to make room for extra inch at the top of the pattern paper, just in case I need it for an allowance or something. So I'm just taking off 1 inch from the top of my pattern paper. So now I'm going to insert the horizontal measurement. I have my chest measurement, which is 9 inches. I have my bust length, which is 10 inches. I have my shoulder to under bust length, which is 13 inches. I have my shoulder to waist measurement, also known as half length, which is 16 inches. I'm just going to do that at both ends of the pattern paper, and then I'm going to use a ruler to join them together. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. So I'm going to insert my shoulder measurement on my shoulder length line. So I'm also going to insert my shoulder measurement on my chest line so that I'll be able to have a straight line from my shoulder to my chest line. I'm going to take a neck length. My neck length measurement, I took 3.5 inches. Then my neck depth measurement, I took 3 inches. So that's what I'm doing now. Then I'm going to use my French curve to just curve it a little, just to have a round curve on my neck. I'm going to take my shoulder slope measurement, which is 1 inch from my shoulder length, my shoulder line rather. So I'm just going to join that to my shoulder line. That is my shoulder slope. Then I'm going to insert the measurement of my bodice. I'm going to insert my chest, my bust measurement, which is 36 divided by 4. I have 9 inches, and then I'm going to add 1 inch allowance to it. Then I'm going to insert my underbust measurement, which is 30 inches. Then that would be 30 divided by 4, which is 7.5 inches. I'm going to add 2 inches allowance to it. 1 inch is for my dart, and then 1 inch is for my allowance. Coincidentally, my waist measurement is also 30 inches, so I'm going to also insert the same measurement, 7.5 inches, then 2 inches allowance for my darts. Why do I keep saying darts? My darts, and 1 inch for my allowance. And I'm going to join them together using my ruler to my chest line, from my half length to my chest line. To achieve the armhole curve, I'm going to divide my armhole line by 2. Then at the point, I'm going to take off ½ inch from there, going inwards. Then I'm going to use my cuff to join it to my chest line. My nipple to nipple measurement is 8, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'm just going to insert 4 there and then draw a long line. That is my dart line. Then at my waistline, I'm going to take off half inches. My waistline, take off ½ inches on both sides. On the bust line, I'm going to create a straight line. Then afterwards, I'm going to use my curve, leaving at least ½ inches from my bust line down. I'm going to then use my curve to join to that point. Okay guys, we have our front bodice pattern, as simple as that. I'm trying to label them: the chest line, the bust line, on the bust line, and the waistline, so that you just know, and my shoulder line, so you know the different points of your measurement. So yes guys, that is for your front measurement. Please make sure that you're going to be cutting your front measurement on fold, please. You're going to cut your front measurement on fold for a basic bodice pattern for a normal top. Please, let's go into drafting the back pattern for our basic bodice. So now I'm going to just place my basic front bodice on another pattern paper, and then I'm going to use my tracing wheel to trace the front pattern on the new pattern paper in order to get my back pattern. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go ahead and show you the different measurements, and then let you know the different measurement that we are going to add, the different between the front pattern and the back pattern. So I'm done joining points, drawing the lines. So now I'm going to show you the difference between the front bodice and the back bodice. So first of all, for the darts, we're going to just take the dart from the waist measurement all the way to the chest measurement. So I'm going to take 1/2 inches on both sides of the dart line on the waistline. Then I'm going to draw that line all the way to the chest line for the back pattern. Then also please take note of this. In order to prevent bulkiness on your back, like the allowance at the back where you're going to put your zip, please take note of this. This is very important. You're going to take out 1/2 inches from your zip allowance at the waistline, 1/2 inch from your zip allowance at the waistline. Then you're going to join it all the way to your back neckline. Please, I forgot to mention that the back neckline is 1.5 inch from your shoulder line. I just keep that. Maybe my camera wasn't recording anymore, so that's why I got that back neckline. And afterwards, please take out from that line, just go up by 1/2 inch rather, then join it to your waistline, to the end of your waistline, just to remove that excess, that difference. This will make a difference in your cutting. Please make sure that you do this. This is very important. I'm sure like most people won't tell you this, but please take note of this. Moving ahead to the armhole, please mark the 1/2 point of your armhole length. Then you're just going to curve from that point to your chest line, then leaving the straight line up. The armhole for the back is usually a bit straight. It's not completely inside. It doesn't go in like the front. That's the difference between the armhole for the back. Please take note of that. So now it's time to cut. Please make sure you're using your paper scissors. Make sure you are using your paper scissors to cut out your pattern paper. You can't use the same scissors to cut your fabric. It's going to get blunt. So make sure you're using your paper scissors. So here I'm cutting out my back pattern. Please, I'm cutting out my back pattern. I'm also going to cut out my front pattern together with my back pattern. And then I'm going to show you what they look like. Here is my front paper. Please make sure that you're cutting on fold. Make sure you're cutting on fold. Then my back pattern, you are not cutting on fold. You're cutting 2 pieces of each fabric, but they are not on fold for the back because of the zip allowance and where you're going to insert the zip at the back. So yes, thank you guys for watching this video to this point. We've come to the end of this video. Please, if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm bringing you more videos like this. Subscribe to the channel and I will see you on my next video. Thank you and bye. Have a great day.